First thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to chop some apples up. It's not true that people with diabetes can't eat fruit. I mean, these are natural sugars in the fruit, obviously, which is so much better than added sugars. The apples are going on now for 15 minutes with 2 tablespoons full of water. This is a healthy version of a strudel. We're using lovely fresh ingredients here, you know, and there's textures in it. It's delicious. In goes apricots and sultanas. Jacob's my son, and he was diagnosed when he was 5 years old. When Jacob was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, it was a bit worrying, and obviously we were very naive about diabetes at the time. So we had to learn a lot. Healthy eating is one great thing that we have learned, and me being a professional chef, it's educated me. In goes some cinnamon, some almond essence, and half the sweetener. Jacob's a very active young boy, plays football 2 or 3 times a week, always in the garden playing football, if not on his trampoline, and does basketball as well. My advice to any parent, don't be scared of it, just learn about diabetes. The more you can take in, the more help it's going to be in future. My apples are ready now, so I'm just going to leave them aside just to cool. I've got 3 sheets of phyllo pastry here. A whole family unit is carb counting. I mean, Jacob's mother, she's an expert on carb counting. Jacob carb counts, Harry carb counts, I carb count. Obviously, it keeps Jacob at a steady level with his diabetes. 2 sprays of oil and a sprinkle of sweetener. But with this, you don't need to add the sweetener. I mean, the apple has got enough natural sugars in it. This is fantastic on its own, but to go with a low-fat, low-sugar yogurt would be great. It is difficult being a parent of a diabetic, but it's a day-to-day, you know, thing that we have to live with now. The more we can adapt to that, the better, and the better for Jacob. Jacob being diagnosed has changed my outlook in food and the way I cook now. Jacob regulates his levels, and he's on an insulin pump. He's obviously active with sport and that, so we don't have to stop at certain times for Jacob to eat, and it's just changed his life drastically. A grating of orange zest. Now it's time to roll it up. I am a strudel expert. I did work in Austria, and I made a lot of strudels over in Austria. And there we have it. And now I'm just going to pierce the top of the strudel. Right, 1 strudel ready for the oven. And there we have a lovely tasty strudel after 20 minutes in the oven.